Hi everyone, and a warm welcome back to the channel, especially if you're new around here. I'm Dave from Caravantastic. Helen's busy doing other things right now. Was rather hoping tonight to be bringing you a video of our travels to Sandringham. The plan was to be in the car with the caravan on the back, of course, making our way over to Sandringham Tuesday through to the weekend. We had a look on Monday at the weather forecast for the week to see what we had in store, and as soon as we saw that, we immediately changed all of our plans.
Met Office red weather warnings are rare. We only issue them when we think there's a threat to life from the severe weather that's on the way. And this is all tied in with Storm Eunice arriving on Friday.
As you can see, we've got it tucked in close to the house for all these storms that are coming.
Doesn't look much at this stage, but this mass of cloud is developing at the moment into a potent storm.
Eunice is going to come tomorrow morning, and she's going to be one of the most important and powerful storm we've had for many years.
Thousands of people without power and many face travel disruption with 100-mile-per-hour winds, and there's a warning of worse to come.
So all of this is likely to lead to some disruption.
And our top story is there has been some horrendous weather overnight. Heavy rain and winds of more than 100 miles an hour.
Eunice will be spreading its way up towards islands through the course of the night.
Bringing down trees, railway cables and power lines.
And then look at the ice bars really squeezing together on that southern flank, and we're particularly concerned about those winds as they pick up, particularly across South Wales and parts of southwest England. But everywhere will experience some very strong winds from Storm Eunice during Friday.
I do know of a few people that are out and about in their caravans at the moment, and no doubt some full-timers will be out in their vans, camper vans, van conversions, etc. If you're one of them people, I hope you're keeping safe and well and you found somewhere to shelter. Actually today, although it's windy, it probably would have been a good day Thursday to escape, so some of you will have done that, I'm sure. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of footage because some of the plans we've had to make just to make sure that the caravan is safe whilst it's at home. Because if the forecast is anything to go by, a red weather warning in place, as you will have seen. If you're on the west coast, it's going to be particularly bad, but over here in East Anglia on the Norfolk coast, we could be looking at winds of between 80 and 90 miles an hour, or certainly some gusts. Last night was horrendous. Woke up this morning and my big old barbecue was in the middle of the garden. Didn't even hear that, I have to say, although I was kept awake by the wind till about sort of 2 or 3 o'clock. And I could see what was coming. Woke up this morning, barbecue, middle of the garden. So as you'll see from a bit of footage here, we've been around and secured all the things that we can secure. The biggest, most prized possession being the caravan. So the caravan is normally well over to this side of the drive, up against that wall. As you can see, we've got it tucked in close to the house for all these storms that are coming. The wind is going to blow straight down from over here, kind of from the west. That'll come straight through here and would have hit the back of the van. What I've tried to do is just give the caravan a bit of protection from the garage, which hopefully will break out most of the wind. Obviously it's going to run down the side here, but we've tucked it in as much as we can. If we have any big parcels come, which we normally do, they'll have to come through the front door. Now, our letterbox is actually not on the front, it's on the side, but you wouldn't get a big parcel through your letterbox anyway, would you? So, enough room for the postman to get in, and hopefully sufficient shelter, just in case things turn out to be as bad as everyone's saying they should be. So, hopefully that will help a little bit. So that's gone much closer to the house, as you'll be able to see here. The idea being that the westerly wind that we're expecting is going to come from behind our house, behind the garage. So I'm trying to get the garage and the bungalow to give the caravan as much protection as possible. Other precautionary measures: brought the rather expensive patio heater, which with a full gas bottle under normal circumstances is fine outside, but you know, if we're going to get gusts of up to 80, 90 or even more miles an hour, we thought it best to bring this one in. So that's in. Plants have been moved around here. The shelter will help them a little bit. Wind's expected to blow straight down though. Here we had a little temporary portable greenhouse, little plastic thing really. So that's had to go, but that's where we kept our more tropical plants that we keep covered from the frost in the winter. Now normally down the side of the the house down here. I have more patio furniture stored and covered. That's gone. I have to take my big flagpole down, which normally sits over here and there and flies the Union Jack proudly in the back garden, and that's gone in. Little windmill we have over there, metal windmill, that's gone in as well. Normally I have more patio furniture stored here and wrapped up and covered. That's had to go in. Hanging baskets mainly down, got 2 to get down here, otherwise we'll find them on the floor. And then up here in the summer house, which is normally a nice little room all of its own, where I sometimes have a sneaky ghost ship and a game of darts. You can see all the patio furniture has had to come in here, just for one night only, hopefully. So we're a bit hacked off. We were supposed to be in Sandringham for the whole of this week, but we had to cancel that. It goes without saying. I'm aware of people that are out and about in their caravans, or certainly were yesterday. Whether they've managed to pack up and get home, I think today gives most people a bit of a respite. If you're out there though, folks, goodness me, stay safe. Get your awnings down. Do not leave your awning up, whatever happens. And try and anchor yourself down the best you can. You wouldn't believe we're supposed to have a best part of a hurricane coming in the morning. We're ready, as ready as we can be. So apologies we can't bring you a full-blown tour and trip into Sandringham this week, which is what we wanted to do. But we're hoping that very soon we'll be able to get back out and fulfil the plans. We have got a trip booked very, very locally, week after next. And that's to a private site called Clipsby Hall. So we'll be able to bring you some footage from there. So a quick one for this week. Apologies we can't bring you the full-blown stuff, but we'll get something to you hopefully next week if the weather behaves itself. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.